seeds out here in the pots on the deck, because you can still plant in December, and your vegetables, I mean your crop will grow just as good in the winter as it will in the summer, and especially in certain zones. And we're in zone 7, Georgia, which is zone 7. So yeah, we can plant. I'm trying to get this table set up, you guys, so I can because we took my table down out here that I use for planting, to use Thanksgiving Day. So I need to set it back up, and then I'm gonna set you all on it, and you can see what I'm doing here. My table set back up here. That I use for my growing stuff. This table goes right here against the wall. And I have, okay, now I can bring you over here and you can see what I'm doing. I have my bucket here full of seeds, and we're gonna see which seeds we're going to plant. And I tried to they were organized to the point where they were standing up, and all I would have to do is pull them out. These are my summers. I know this is winter. This is winter. These can be all these can be planted in the winter. I need to reorganize my box. Peas, all these peas can be planted in the winter. Mustard collards, these are winter. And if you notice, all of my winter stuff is laying out. This is summer. I don't know why it's laying out. That's summer. And then this lemon basil. This basil can be planted in the spring. It says seed sprout. Organic, non-GM. Okay. This is a kitchen garden kit, but it doesn't say anything about when to plant it, what time of year to plant it, or anything like that. I think these were a gift to me from somebody. Um, Grow medium plant food, carbon instructions. It says instructions, but there are no instructions in here. There are no instructions inside of there. And there are no instructions in here. But it looks like this is a packet. I'm not sure if this packet is designed. I don't want to open it because I don't think that this will grow in the fall. And then I've got my loofah leaves. It says to soak loofah seeds for 6 hours before planting. Sow loofah seeds 8 to 12 inches apart along a fence as soon as the ground is warm enough to work and all danger of frost has passed. So this is definitely a spring thing. We're not going to do that. Mustards you can plant in the fall. And all of these mustards, and I don't know where my stick is for the mustards with my okay, I got this put on it. Here it is. Okay, so put my stick there and put that on there, and that holds it with radishes, lettuce, Okay, some more mustards. They need to go in the mustard pack. This is how I try to stay organized. It doesn't always work. Spinach can be planted in the fall. And some more peas. I've planted some of these peas already, but they didn't come up. I think the cabbage. I think they may have been, I may have planted them too deep. Okay, we put all of our spring stuff up there. These are peppers. These peppers I like to plant at the beginning of spring. Very beginning, after the frost is gone. And these mustards, although I'm trying to save some of my peppers. I don't know if they're gonna come back, but I took them, dug them up, put them in pots, and brought them up here on the porch. Those are all tomatoes. Those will go in the summer. These are cucumbers and squash, spring. Broccoli. Broccoli can be planted in the fall. Basil, plant in a warm, sunny location with rich, moist soil. So, late spring for the basil. Okay, these are peas. They can go in the fall. I don't know where my pea stick is though. Turnips. These can go in the fall. And these are onions. These onions can be planted in the fall. I'm gonna try a few of those. Carrots. What are they saying? Soak seeds in warm water for a few hours. Keep soil bed moist. Plant a few radishes with the carrot seeds. Radishes sprout quickly and mark the row. When plants are 2 to 4 tall, then 1 to 2 apart. Okay, this is saying that plant we can't plant these right now. We'll plant these early spring. Um, some more peas and beets. Beets can be planted early spring. Cantaloupe, I know cantaloupe should go early spring because it's not going to actually sprout until late summer. Okay, but it has to be warm when you plant those. Swiss chard can be planted now. Corn has to be in a warm climate, so we're gonna save those for early spring. Okay, and lettuce, we know that can be planted now. So now that I've got this sorted out, got my peas here. We've got snow peas, snap peas, all kinds of peas. And what I usually like to do with my peas is I like to plant them in the pots. Let's see. I've got some pots over here that have some lettuce that was growing in them. And I took the lettuce out. I cut the lettuce, and it doesn't look like it's going to come back. So what I'm going to do is, because they look like they froze. Let me show you what I'm talking about. They look like they froze. So I'm going to take these up. Except that some of them are still trying to, this one's still trying to sprout a little bit. See that right there? is trying to shoot a side shoot out. And I've had them do that before, just like this one. This one's trying to shoot some side ones out. That one was, well, it still is. It's still trying to shoot some side ones out. And they might, so I'm gonna leave these alone because they're not dead. They're still pretty much, they still have plenty of life in them. And that one's shooting out some sides. So we're gonna take this old stuff off of here and see if they will come back. I don't like to destroy plants if there's a chance that they will come back. So I'm just gonna take this old lettuce off and we're gonna leave these in here. See, I'll throw that out there for that. See, this one is really trying to shoot some new ones off where the old ones came off. So let's take this old stuff off of here so that they can have all the nutrients and not have to share the nutrition with the other leaves. Okay, so we just take all of that off and feed the garden with this stuff. Throw this out there. Okay. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is take okay. I'm going to sit you guys up here. My onions need to be cut because you see my onions, they need to be cut. So we're going to cut the onions. I'm going to sit you right here and get my cutters. That you're in the house. I could not find my cutters, so I've got my scissors from my kitchen. But I'm going to cut all these old onions off of here. And because when you have parts of a plant that die, what happens is the good part of the plant struggles with nutrition because the old leaf is dead, but it is still trying to survive, and it's pulling down the rest of the plant. So it's just like if you're in a group and the group that you've got that you're a part of is bad, then eventually you will be bad and start to swindle away because you've taken on a whole lot of the nutritional value that group was living off of, which was not good for them either. So if it wasn't good for them, then guess what? It's not going to be good for you. And that's the philosophy that I take with plants. It doesn't take a whole lot to grow plants. It doesn't take a whole lot to raise animals. You just have to remember that we are all made by God, and He have given us already what we need to survive. And if we separate from the bad and surround ourselves with the good, then we will survive. Now these will come back. These will come back, and they will start to grow. Okay, but I'm taking all the old away so that they don't have to share with that. And if you can't pull it off, then don't struggle with the plant. Don't pull it up out of the soil. Just go ahead and clip it off. If it doesn't come off easy, just go ahead and clip it off, because that means that there's life down there where you're trying to pull. If there's no life, it's going to come right off. If it's all the way dead down there, it's going to come right off. But if there's life, then it's going to struggle to come off. It's not going to come all the way off like that one. See, that's struggling to come off. So I'm just going to clip it right there. Clip that right there. Okay. Somebody's having a hard time with their car. And I live on 6 acres. And all I'm hearing is somebody's horn blowing. And somebody yelling up the street. Okay. Okay. Now this plant is dead. See how easy that came out? And this is just a small pot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these peas, because that soil is good and wet with rainwater. I'm going to take a couple of these peas and push it down in there and cover it up, and see if we can't get us some peas to grow in this pot. Okay. And right here, that was a tomato plant, and I think it's gone, but I'm gonna leave in there. Down here we've got some pepper plants and tomato plants. I don't know what's good and what's not, so I'm just gonna leave them until the spring. I know this is probably weed. I'm almost sure that's weed. I don't recognize it as any type of herb. So I do believe that's weed. It is. So I'm just gonna pull that out of there. And I don't throw the weeds over there in my garden pile, because I don't want to have to weed them out when I get ready to plant. So I just throw the weeds on the ground, and they'll get mulched up in the grass when I cut. Okay. And all of these have got some weeds growing. These weeds are even growing outside of this pot. Okay. But I'll weed those later. What I'm going to do now is I put some peas in this pot. But it doesn't look like they took, because that was weeks ago and I don't see anything coming up. So I'm just going to mash a few more down in here and see if we can't get something to come up, because it shouldn't take them but a couple of weeks to sprout something. But I think I planted them too early, and sometimes I do that. I get carried away when I'm working. I'll start doing stuff, and I just keep going. But I think I did. I planted those too early. So we're just going to see if we can push these down, see if they will take. Take these up. I don't know who that is. Let me see if I can go and see it. Make sure they're not at my gate. No, there's nobody up there at my gate. There's nobody up there. Okay. So we go right here. And let's put that one. Now, I'm not sure if that is a pea coming up or if that's just a random weed or something. I don't know. So I'm going to wait. I do believe it's a pea, but we're going to see. We'll see. But I'm going to put these in here. I figure with all of these going in here, something should sprout. We should get something out of all these peas. I didn't put this many in the other container, but I am going to go over there and put some more in there. Let's take these over there. Okay. I did that one. I don't think we put anything in this one. No, we didn't. This was lettuce as well. I'm definitely almost sure that the lettuce is not coming back in this one. So we'll see if we can get some peas going in here as well. And I love snow peas. And if they start to grow and actually start to fall down, then they've got this trellis, this deck rail that they can cling to. I think I got a few more in this packet that we can put in here. I'm gonna put this right next to where that the lettuce was growing. And maybe it'll provide some nutrients for it. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3 things of peas. And I think I'm going to throw some lettuce seeds in these lettuce pots. Some Swiss chard and some more of the Marvel lettuce. This one is going back to seed, as you can see. See at the top, see the seeds at the top. We could really take that and put it back in the soil, and it would sprout another lettuce. If we pinch this off like that and push it back down in the soil like that, then we'll start getting some more lettuce from that. This one, these are dead. This one is dead. It's not going to, it's trying to sprout something, but it's not going to. I'm gonna have to use my thing to pull it up. Okay. We'll take these old lettuce off of here. And what I'm going to do is, I can't throw this over there that far. So I'm going to take this container and dump that out there. Put that in there because I think those are some seeds in there. Those are collard seeds that I just dumped out of there. Okay. I'm going to put all of this old lettuce. Take them down there and dump them in that bed. Okay. And this is let's pinch that. And let's get this. And go around and dig this out. That right there. Dig this out. Okay. Put that in there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can take that, put it right there, cover it up a little bit, and it should sprout pretty soon. Take this off of here. Put these in here. And let's do the same thing to this. Okay. I can tell this is really dead because it's slimy. There's no life in that at all. Um, so what I'm going to do is mix this up really good. Okay. Cut up there. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to take the lettuce that I picked. I'm going to take some of this purple lettuce seeds and see if so I'll know that this is what's going to grow in here. This is what I planted. I'll just take this and put a couple of these down in there and cover them up. And we'll see what happens. Okay. And then we'll take these off of here. These old leaves off here. So that you all can have all your nutrition all to yourself. You don't have to try to share. And I eat a lot of salads, guys, so that's why I have so much lettuce. I come out just about daily and pinch lettuce off. I'm going to pinch that down a little bit further because it's trying to grow. And as you can see, I've been pinching off of this one so much. It's got side shoots coming from everywhere. Look at that. Look at that. This thing was almost bare at one time, and it's just reproducing. And lettuce will do that. It will reproduce like that, but you have to pay attention to it. You have to really, really pay attention to it. Um, just like these. These are greens here, but I'm gonna take these leaves off. That's look like they got burnt from the sun, and that's probably why they're not. You see how small this is compared to the other collards, because I have not been taking care of them. I have not been pulling off, and these old leaves are taken away from the nutrition, so they can't sprout. Now I'm going to show you these again, maybe in a week or two, and you'll see this plant will be huge because I took the time to take them off. Same thing with this lettuce. It's wilting away because it's got a lot of old leaves trying to die. And so it's a domino effect. It's moving right up the plant, killing everything in sight. Okay? And these old leaves touch the other leaves. They transfer whatever disease they have onto the other leaves. So you want to try to keep the whole plant healthy by removing anything that you see that is unhealthy. Okay? Now this one, I'm going to show you this. This one was one of the first ones I planted, and I didn't realize that this could happen to it. So it really wasn't taken care of at all, at all. You see, it's not even in the dirt that good. So we're gonna take that one completely out. Take this stuff that I was practicing with, put it over there. Actually, this was a lemon tree of some kind, I believe, or avocado tree. So I'm not gonna dig it up because it looked like it still got some life down in there. Okay, so we're gonna leave that in there. But what I am going to do is maybe plant, maybe, yeah, I'm gonna put a Swiss chard in there and see if it'll come up. Just a little bit. In there and up here. Okay. So we'll see. See if they will come up. Don't know, but we'll give it a try. Okay. And we'll see if we can put a few of them up here. Put a few up here of the Swiss chard. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now this one I didn't take care of it either, as like I should have. So we're gonna pinch all of this old stuff off of here and see if we can get it to grow some healthy leaves. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I got all of this for the garden. See, it's got all that stuff on it. I don't know what that is, but it's diseased. That's unhealthy. And it's killing the plant, whatever it is. It look like eggs from some type of insect. And whatever it is, it stunned the growth of the plant itself. This one looked like it's got the same thing going on. So I'm going to take all of these off. Oh, that one just need to be pulled up. Because it is not, that is not good. Put that in there. And then this one as well. These are not, I don't like the way they look. And it looks like they are diseased from the beginning. So this pot may need to be treated before I plant anything in it. Let's see if we can, if I take this over here. And what I'll do is turn this soil like this. Oh, it's got worms in it. It's got worms in it, so it's doing good. But I think what I'm gonna do is turn it, put some table scraps in it. No, not table scraps. Go get that. Not the table scraps. I didn't mean that. Put the coffee grounds and some ashes in it. And let's see if we can't rejuvenate that. These look like they're diseased as well. Not all of them, but some of them. Don't look like they're doing too well. This pot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take them out too. Take them out. because I have plenty collards, but I don't want my soil, I don't want the disease to transfer to my, and they're way over here with my kale too. No, I don't want that. So I am going to get rid of these. And see, this one died completely. It didn't even have a chance. And this one looked like it's diseased too. And see, they come up so easily. That's how I know they're dying. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take those and those. And then this is just going to have to be reconditioned for healthier plants. Healthy. And see, there are worms in here too, so I know it can be salvaged. Something will grow in here. But those plants, for some reason, got diseased. I have no idea what caused it. Um, throw some of these big old sticks out of here. Okay. Yeah, we need some air down in there. This is not good growing soil because it's too compacted, and I like my soil loose. So let's see, we need to get that. Okay, this is loose. Move y'all down some. Get off of my kale. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, cut me some kale and cook it today. Let's see, kale got some leaves under there. It's not good, but see, these are falling off. They're growing, getting old, and they're falling off. They're not staying on the plant. So the plant is not having to compete with them because when they get old, they lay down and then they fall off. That's what I like about kale. Okay. And I really could have planted this kale in a larger pot so that they could get bigger. But that's gonna be for next year. For next time, I'll transfer them, or I'll plant them in a larger container next time. But for now, they're doing too good for me to mess with the growth. Don't want to mess with them now. Just pull all of this old stuff out of there. and let them continue to grow like they're doing. Okay? Now, I don't know what's going on with my lemons. There, it'll be okay. And then this is ouch, ouch. This plant have a lot of thorns, and they are very sharp. So you have to be careful pulling on this one. Gets stuck. I think the frost got to it. This is a pink vinaigrated lemon tree, and the frost got to it, but it'll come back this summer, this spring. Once the sun come out, it'll come back. It did last year anyway. But right now I'm gonna take these leaves off that's not good so that it doesn't have to compete with them. And when you pull them off, you need to take them out of the pot altogether, okay? Because they'll soak up your nutrients. All right, I think that's it for that. All right. Okay, and this one over here it's doing okay. That one's doing okay. These are doing okay. Seeds. See, this one's going to seed. I can break that off, and I'm just gonna lay it right there. And when I go dump my thing, we can put those into to dry out for seeds. And see how this one is doing the shoots? So I'm gonna take these off because that's competing with these, and they're gonna die anyway. So we're gonna take them off, and that will give them an opportunity to grow. Same thing here. Take these off, and this should give them an opportunity to grow. And again, we got seeds. Put those over there. Uh-oh. My battery's getting low. Okay. Seeds. Take these seeds off and put them over here. These are seeds. Okay, let's take this off of here so that they don't have to compete with you. Now, I've done this pot several times like this, and it just keep coming back. Sometimes I miss these bad leaves. These are going to seed as well, but I'm going to let them finish going to seed. This one I'm going to take. Okay? Now, let's take this out here to where I'm prepping for my spring garden. And the chickens will, I'll take this over here, pour this out here. And the chickens will spread that for me. So I'll go over here and let the chickens out. And they will come and spread that for me. It's 10 of them. I have only 10 chickens left. Let's go see if they gave me any eggs at all. Because in the wintertime, they don't like to do too many eggs, but sometimes I will get a couple. I got one egg. Okay. Yep. Sometimes I would get one or two. I have to feed them. But I don't want to feed them now because I want them to eat off the land first and to come over here and eat that lettuce and to sit you guys down so that we can put these back in here. Right, put my winter stuff up front here and then put my spring summer stuff in the back. This box used to be full, and I pretty much planted and grown all of this stuff. So, I'm only holding on to this because it came off of that, and I want to make sure that I know what I got there. My headlamp, because sometimes I'm out here at night, and I'm going to take these. These are the seeds from the lettuce. I'm just going to sit them right in here. And when I come out the next time, the leaves will be dead, and it'll be easier to separate those so that I can plant them. Okay. And then I got this, and we got all of these collard seeds. These are collards. See, these are collards. I can separate them from the dirt. Separate them from the dirt. They fall down. They fill out the pack. Okay. the cards. And get them in my hand without the dirt. And then I can put them in another pack. Put them in a Ziploc bag. I had a big Ziploc bag full of cards. And I don't know what happened to them. Okay, this is trash. And this, guys, some of you, I've heard some people ask, how do you keep the animals away from your plants? Well, I got these little bells. And if you hang them near your plants, I usually will put them on one of these sticks here. And I put them just like this, and I hang them in my garden. So when the animals come, they hit them, and they don't like that noise. The noise scares them off. They run, like the deer and the raccoons and stuff. They don't like that noise, so they will run. But that's how I do it. I also do it with lights. I have a lot of lights. I got quite a few collard seeds. I do it with lights. See, they're on their way. They're on their way. They're gonna go. They're gonna go all the way down here, and they're gonna turn it for me. See? They're eating worms right now. They're picking up out of the ground. Yeah. Let me see if I can get them down there a little faster by throwing a couple of lettuce leaves out there. Let's see. Go down this way. And I got a cup right here. I can put no, can't put them in there. Oh, I can put these in this bag. Somebody left a Crown Royal bag out here on my deck. Thanksgiving. And put these seeds in here. Okay. Yeah, they fit in there just fine. And they'll stay nice and dry. So, not everything is bad. I can't stand Crown Royal. Okay. But let's see if I can get them to come down here. See if they will. They're used to me calling them. Hey, chick, 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 chick. There we go. See, they will turn that for me. They will eat it, and they'll turn it, and they'll keep picking it and kicking it out and looking for worms. And that would be the best garden I'll have this spring, because the chickens will fix it for me. I wanted to get that ready and start doing the same thing down there. If the weather holds out, that's what I'll be doing in the next couple of days, trying to get that ready. I tell you, people don't use trash cans anymore, do they? They just throw their trash on your deck when they're at your house. Okay, so I've got to get some things going here. Got to pour all of this grease from the turkey fry back into this container so that I can take it to the store and they can throw it away for me or do what they do so that it doesn't hurt the environment. And put this stuff in the trash bag. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go and I'm going to get to work. Okay? Bye.